Hi, babes. Welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion, I'm Auntie Chan.
I'm Darby, babes.
And now I'm Alexis P. Bevels. The P today stands for Pushing Daisies, now on HBO Max. I'm just like the main character, Charlotte Charles, so that way if they do a remount, she's not available, I can do it. Or if she is available, I could do the body double.
Mm-hmm.
You've been talking about this show that was canceled 20 years ago, like a lot.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, and I'll put my life on this. It is the #1 show that should never have been canceled, in my homosexual opinion.
Well, you did just put your life on it, so if someone were to end your life, you would be like the main character.
Yeah, but you know what? If someone were to challenge me, it's just my opinion, because I only put my life on my opinion.
Yeah, but haven't we learned anything from our YouTube channel? If you share an opinion, to some people it is fact, and they have every right to burn your house down. Haven't we learned that?
Well, you know what I learned?
What? First of all, can I say this? Chan, you look amazing. And
yeah, Chan.
Thank you.
I don't know I guess the lighting I set up is a little different, because, you are glowing.
Yeah. I'm kind of
and
radiant.
you smell really good, too.
It's internalized. You think so? Oh, thank you, girl.
Yeah.
Mwah. Thank y'all so much. That's so kind. Words of affirmation. I like that. That's a love language. I really do.
And from what I can see, words of affirmation, if you know what I mean.
Stop looking.
Sorry.
I know that y'all think this is the Matrix. I get it. This is very realistic, but should we do it? Should we stick our hands through her?
Wait, get consent first.
Oh, Chan, can I stick my hands through you?
Yes. Oh, right there.
Jim Henson.
Yes.
Jim Henson.
Oh.
Chan is not here.
No. Now, last week I reported that she was training for the Winter Olympics, which I think are taking place in where? Utah?
In
Salt Lake City.
2022.
Right. Mm-hmm.
How is that going?
I mean,
are you really there, girl?
I mean, Denali, she has it good, because this will get your body together. I will say you will have a nice butt training for the Olympics, and that's what I'm really here for.
What you're saying is you're definitely in Utah and you're not in I don't know, a hotel room in LA.
Quarantining in LA.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, y'all girls, don't even start those rumors, because y'all already know that I would be disconnected from life. Okay, people don't just disappear.
You never know. I mean, hey, they happen to all be in Australia right now, but you could be filming season 14.
Maybe you're in Australia. Okay, wait, Chan. Look out your window and tell us what you see. And don't lie to us, and we can tell you where you are.
I see a tarantula and a kangaroo in a car, and they're driving on the left side.
Oh my God, you are in LA.
Yes, Queen. How'd you know?
Geography, we've learned in past episodes, geography's not our thing.
No,
not at all.
But you know what is our thing?
What?
Talking about RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2, Episode 5. We are 5 episodes in, and there's probably only,
2 more.
4 episodes left?
Yeah. Can I say, for anybody who is bored in quarantine and needs a project, I would love if someone could do a supercut of all of Alexis's transitions. Of her transitioning us out of, it's usually me and Chan talking about buttholes. And then she's like, speaking of passing wind, they have wind in the UK. Your transitions are so good.
Thank you so much.
Can someone please put a supercut together? I'd love to see them.
Mm-hmm. It's
and
not
then we
easy.
can use that as your reel.
It is not easy what you do. I try it, and whenever I do, it is fun. I do see why you do it. It lights me up. It goes, well, I came up with that. So I do see that game for you. So kudos.
Thank you so much. You're being so kind. Thank you so much.
Well, I've decided to stop being mean to you, because a lot of people in the comments have said that they don't understand it and they think the joke is over. So I'm not allowed to be mean to you, and I can't joke about Amazon anymore. I'm just kidding. Shop local, you bitch.
I was going to say, who am I if you're not giving me the business? You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true. The 3 of us, we have our own dynamic. Is all of it healthy? No. But what trio has been healthy?
Actually, it's funny that you say that, because Chan, would you tell Darby that I'm actually mad at her right now, and I am not speaking to her currently.
Okay. You're in trouble, girl.
What in the world could I have done? I do call her a lot of names, but what else could I have done to upset her? Chan, will you ask her?
Girl,
Okay, so I'm sitting there on my couch yesterday, right? Me and my girls were doing our macrame. You know, we're doing our new jewelry line, macrame.
As we do.
And I look on my phone, I check my phone. It's the one, I only allow myself 1 hour a day to check my phone. And I check, and what do I see? That one going sledding right in my neighborhood and didn't even ask me if I wanted to join.
Should I just sit with this information or should I relay it?
I mean, I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you how to live your life. But if you want to let her know,
Darby,
Yeah, what'd she say?
I think she wants a three-way.
Oh my god. Well, all you had to do was ask. Chan and I would love to not do that. Let's do it not. I did go sledding for the first time in my entire life. All my 36 years.
In your entire life?
Yeah, I'd never been sledding before.
Oh my god.
The reason that I didn't invite you, Alexis, is because you do have to climb up the hill after you go down it. And when I lived on a third floor apartment, how many times did you walk up the stairs and go, you have to get an elevator?
Hills are different than stairs.
How?
Hills are different than stairs, and I'm willing to place my life on that.
Assertion,
Thank
I need
you.
the proof in the commentary. If you want to make a bold statement.
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. We do not get a lot of snow. If we did get snow, it would last for like an hour. So
Or hills.
You'd make a very quick, it's a very flat land. You'd make a very quick snowman. It'd start to melt as you built it. It was a very sad time. It's a sad winter. But I had a blast. It was super fun. We did it for an hour. I would like the next time though, I went on one of the like little plastic ones we bought from like a convenience store. I'd love to ride an inner tube down the hill. Because those people were flying. They were having
Inner
fun.
tubes are so fun.
Yeah.
You strike me as a country girl that wants to try a little bit more of the outdoor stuff. Like, I want to see you go kayaking and get your life. I want to see you canoeing and rafting and enjoying a little hike. I think you'd like it.
Yeah, I definitely, have y'all done the kayaking down the Chicago River?
No, but I have always wanted to.
That'd be fun.
I want to. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Let's do it. Maybe for an episode of Survival Skills with Alexis Bevels.
Wait, we're surviving.
Oh my god. We're surviving?
We're
I didn't think it was
surviving?
like dangerous. We're surviving.
Well, it's a survival skill to know how to operate a kayak and how to navigate a river. I mean, those are busy rivers.
Chicago River, the one river, is a busy river?
It's very busy.
I think you just follow the skyscrapers.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
boats.
but there's all kinds of other boats.
Oh,
You got
there are
bridges, you know.
Oh. Okay, this is the best Chicago River. I'm getting upset. I'm so excited. Okay, so back in like 2006, 2007, I could have the year totally wrong. What is time? It's a construct. As the Dave Matthews Band
Oh, yes.
was crossing the Chicago River over a bridge in downtown Chicago, they released their waste tank, like their pee-pee poo-poo. They released it as a tourist open boat with no top passed underneath it. So all of these tourists who were learning about who the fuck built that building got covered in Dave Matthews pee-pee poo-poo. Here's a photo.
That has to be illegal. I thought no dumping was a law.
I mean,
I think if you're Dave Matthews, you do whatever you want.
You pee-pee poo-poo all over bridges, but
See, now if those people,
Hold up.
I don't mean to victim blame, but if those people had taken my survival skills class and seen my survival
how would you,
skills,
okay, what is your survival skill to avoid that happening to you?
Oh, well, you drop anchor.
Okay. Oh, and just never go under the bridge.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
I don't mean to start a feud, but Dave Matthews
Mm-hmm.
better watch the fuck out. Okay? Dave Matthews, if I see his van anywhere within a 5-mile radius, first of all, he's not supposed to be in a 5-mile radius of anywhere where I am
Why?
because of the lawsuit.
About?
Suits.
Anyway, poo-poo pee-pee, we gotta move
Can
on.
I make a quick?
Let's talk
Can I
about
make a
the-
quick judgment on Dave? I know I shouldn't pass it, but I feel like yes, pee and poop all together stinks, but coming from the Dave Matthews Band,
Yeah.
Dave and Matthew, go take a shower right now. I don't want it.
My high school crush of all 4 years, he was obsessed with Dave
Brian.
Matthews. Of course he was. No, I'm not saying his name.
David.
I love you. But he drove like a 1996 Bronco. For a full tank of gas, you'd get about a half a mile. And he would play Dave Matthews nonstop. And because I was so obsessed with him, I thought if I listened to it on my own, I could grow to like it. So I would listen to hours of it on my own, hoping that I'd have something new to talk to him about. And I'd show up at school and I'd be like, Dave Matthews' new record is pretty cool. Do you like that song about the stars? And he never let me have sex with him. But, fun fact, he has lost all his hair.
One time I was at a party. It was in college. There was a guy there, and I thought he was cute. And we had the same name, so I was like...
His name was Alexis?
Yeah.
Or was it Bevels?
Alexis Bevels.
Oh.
Actually, that's where I got the name.
That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
whoa.
crazy. So I was like, Alexis, what's the P stand for? I think it was like a Super Bowl party, and I was just there for the snacks.
Oh, sure.
And it was just me and him in the kitchen, and I was just trying to be, yes, I was flirting with him a little bit, but I was also just like making conversation because we were two people at a party with friends, a small intimate gathering, pre-COVID. And I was like, oh yeah, so wait, who's playing today? And he goes like this, he goes, you don't have to pretend to like football to talk to me.
Oh.
And I was like, I just met you, dude. Like, it was like literally the third sentence. So Alexis Bevels, if you're watching, I was pretending to like football. And you caught me. You caught me.
And then you named yourself after him.
Well,
because he
I
put
did it
you in
as
his
revenge.
place.
I did it
Oh,
as
yeah.
revenge.
Yeah, because like now when he searches his name, this comes up.
That's the ultimate revenge.
That is ultimate.
That is the ultimate revenge. And
oh
then,
my god!
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, but I love that story.
Yeah,
I will say.
it was so rude. It was jarring because it was like I didn't even get to my good flirting parts
Jan,
yet.
have you ever done anything like? Have you ever pretended to like something to like fit in with a group or?
Oh,
like,
girl, people will send me playlists and like movie recommendations, and it feels like a homework assignment. Like I'll listen to it and then I'll go into the rabbit hole. Like, how badly do I want this? Like, how badly do I want to see it to begin with? So I'll just like go through. Oh, that's in this genre of music, and that was founded in like the 1980s in Chicago, and the house music scene. And I'll just like come into the conversation like, girl, I can't believe you love this band because they really represented, they really were pioneers. Yes, I will go far. I will go far.
Shall we get into UK?
oh yes.
Yeah.
All right, we start off immediately. Estina Mandela has just left, and they're all in the workroom, kind of processing those emotions. Tace has some hard truths for Tia, and Tace is like, "You were in the bottom. You've been called basic a lot." And then they go into the minutia of how many times she's been called basic. She says once, they say a million times, and then Veronica kind of sticks up, and she's like, "Tia should be here. She deserves to be here." I thought that was a bit of a sweet moment of friendship and sisterhood.
Mm-hmm.
Can we say this real quick and then get it out of the way? Because I think Tia does a great job in this episode. But I understood kind of the critiques a little. Like,
Well,
I
yeah,
don't know.
the judging is wackadoodle.
Sorry, I said that last week. I'm being an asshole.
The
Never mind.
no, the judging is wackadoodle.
Wackadoodle.
Let's talk about the next day. It is the mini challenge, which is Great British Fake Off, where they have to sell these cakes. Now, if there was a challenge that Miss Darby and Chan even could mop the floor with everyone else,
Well, we yes and very well.
it would be this one.
Oh.
Yeah. We like to sell products.
We should have gone into sales,
can't-
girl. We should have gone into sales.
I know. But specifically baked goods in the UK.
Yeah.
I think we would kill that market. Overall, was it a mini challenge that I enjoyed watching? No. But what I will say is that ginger pit crew member. I'm sorry to
the
get
both of them.
so horny.
Both of
Oh.
them. Thank you.
But can I tell you what I loved about the ginger? Is because
Stop
the
touching
ginger...
me through Chan.
Sorry, Chan.
No,
but the
I'm
ginger...
affectionate. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Jim Henson. But the ginger, like, yes, he had muscles, but you could tell, like, if you wanted to go have a beer before he fucked you, he'd be, like, down for that. He's not calorie counting, and I appreciate that.
Beer and bum.
Beer, yeah.
I like that he looked like Prince Harry, or William, which one is it? Harry?
Harry. He looked nothing like him. He was a ginger. That's all.
Harry's a ginger.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing he looked like. You thought he looked like him, though?
Yeah, is that wrong? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Sound off in the comments. I don't think I'm wrong.
You don't have to tell them to sound off. We brought up Harry. The comments have exploded.
Yeah. I always love a challenge when they have to sell something. The baked goods look great. I thought Lawrence Chaney was really funny. I think Lawrence can say anything and I'll laugh.
Bimini surprised me. She was very
Bimini
funny.
too.
She was a little political. She did that whole Brexit vibe.
Yeah.
It had the others laughing.
I liked that Bimini even said in her talking head, you don't always have to be nasty. Like sometimes you bring in the brain, the intelligence, humor, and that works. And it worked well for her. Lawrence even, you gotta branch out a little. You can't just fuck a cupcake. I mean, that will make RuPaul laugh. Anything really will at this point. I do believe she is huffing some of that gas before she starts shooting, because her laughs, it's a lot. I was like, man, they're talking about baked goods between two half-naked men.
People who laugh strange.
What?
You know.
You?
Huh? Bimini wins the mini challenge, and now it's time to hear about the main challenge, which is a morning chat show called Morning Glory that they're going to have to do live. Again, this is a challenge I think y'all two would slay at. All three of us, really, I think. Not to toot my own tutor.
Yeah, you're right. The two of us would. And Alexis, you would be an amazing... What was the woman who sat in the chair and just giggled?
Lorraine Kelly.
You'd be amazing, Lorraine.
May I take this moment? Actually, that's a compliment, and I'm going to tell you why.
No, I know who she is.
May I take this moment?
Yeah.
So Lorraine Kelly is, as Tay said, the Beyonce of morning television. I looked her up.
That was a strange way to describe her.
Just meaning she's amazing at what she does.
No, I would say she's like the Gwyneth Paltrow. She's the Goop of morning television. Beyonce's a strong...
Well, listen, she is not only amazing at what she does, she's been doing it for a very long time, so she's got the experience under her blazer, and she is a huge advocate for LGBTQIA plus rights. So I think that maybe that's why.
I mean, that's good.
Years ago,
What does she see? What does she see in us?
Okay, so my friend, also my manager, James, who is from England, and he used to work at the BBC. He used to do morning chat stuff. He had his own show. He knew her, and he's like, she is the only person in that whole realm that no one can say a bad thing about. Everyone loves her. She is perfect at what she does. And years ago, there was this horrible lady who was running for MP, which is, I think, is Minister of Parliament or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Lorraine Kelly, they asked her about it on news, and they were like, do you remember working with her? Like, were y'all friends? And she was like, I don't know her. And for like the nicest person in show business to say that, she ended up allegedly finally just saying like, listen, yeah, I shared a dressing room with her for years. I don't like the way she treats gay people and LGBTQIA plus people. I don't like her stuff on that. This woman did not get the job. She said, I don't know her, and Britain said, we don't know her either.
Wow.
I might be paraphrasing, but that's what I heard, and I love her.
You
and
know
I thought
what?
she
Did it for the
great
movement.
judge.
She did that tea for the movement. I will take that.
She threw the first brick at Big Ben.
All right, so Bimini picks her own role. Bimini wins the mini challenge, so she gets to pick, and then everyone else has to duke it out. Duke, that's British.
Oh my god, I follow this guy on Instagram. His name is Duke. He is the stepson of Eileen from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. He is the grandson of Dick Van Patten or whatever. He's so hot.
If your name is Duke, you're hot. I don't make the rules.
Okay, that dog from Bush's Baked Beans, his name was Duke.
Roll that beautiful bean.
No, I'm not
footage.
saying that I would do
footage.
something with that dog,
No.
but I'm not saying that
Darby,
I wouldn't.
that's-
you know?
May he rest
should-
in peace, girl.
Yeah,
Let him
that's
rest.
true. Do you think they buried him with beans? Like,
Yes.
instead of throwing dirt on the casket or on the can, they just threw beans?
And they absolutely played Dave Matthews Band.
Dave Matthews Band drove by and just
Yeah.
shit beans out of their
So
truck.
country.
Do.
So let's just go ahead and skip forward to the actual like live taping of it, and we can kind of chat through how they got into those hairy situations.
Is that because you're wearing hair as an ascot?
It is.
So the main hosts are Taste and Bimini, and they're up first. They have very teleprompter tea, and they're like welcoming everyone to the show. What did y'all think? I thought they did a great job.
They did great.
Great. Taste looks so good. Back to how Taste looks.
Oh,
Immaculate.
Immaculate.
And I liked the coordination with Bimini. I thought they both were wearing that kind of purple hair.
and I thought Bimini did great. And I, via the comments, I realized that maybe something about Bimini is getting lost in translation to us. But I thought this episode, Bimini was really great.
Well, I think what is getting lost in translation to us is what the judges say later is there's something unpolished and unfinished about her. It's like always kind of a messy hair, the ripped tights.
Yeah, but I never saw her as like a comedy kind of icon. I always, all of her comedy bits kind of fell flat for me. But I really enjoyed her this episode. I liked her a lot. I was glad that I was finally bippity bomb booming.
Up next, we have the Goth Girls with Sister and Veronica Green. As Goth Girls, do you think this was... I didn't think it was very fitting.
As a, since we are all so goth.
Since we're Goth Girls, yeah.
It was so difficult to watch.
Check out our Dragula reviews. I think...
Good one. That was good.
I think they looked good. I think it's so hard to be high energy, but also, like, to deliver a performance, but also try to be goth, like, very down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you act goth? Because goth to me is like, I hate this, I don't want to be here.
Then you need
being moody, being unpleasant.
But you can be energetic in how you do that character. If you are going to have to be goth, then you need to be overly exaggeratedly goth. You need to be like, oh, we have to make this cake, and like everything just seems so heavy. Did you see I did that? Can I lay down?
Wait, you should be goth.
Darby, you should be goth. You're already dark-sided and like your stories
I did
and stuff.
when I did The Sims, when I did SimCity back in the 90s, I always built very like goth structures. So, because I always thought like that's how I'll get back at my mom for not like letting me wear dresses.
Oh, is that
Darby's
fun?
a goth.
I'm a goth.
Darby's
but
a
you know
goth?
what I mean? Like, because even Sister, so obviously Veronica was but even Sister, she was trying to bring energy into it, but instead of putting that energy into an exhausted, tired, over it goth.
Or moody, yeah.
She was like happy.
Yeah, it was weird, and Sister very much did the thing of like, Veronica's messing it up, and she did the cardinal sin of
admitting it.
Of admitting
I'm off
it
track.
when you're doing it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On live TV, don't draw attention to it. Just move on. So she kind of used that as an excuse, but I also agree later they said I think she was holding back.
Yeah. No.
Lawrence and Ellie were the nieces. I did think Lawrence looked a little bit like an aunt, but they were so good. And I think Lawrence was definitely the better out of the two, even though I love you, Ellie. And Ellie looked amazing. Her makeup.
Yeah.
The cute little girl look. Yeah.
I'm a big Ellie fan, Oppie.
Same.
But I did see her kind of just reacting to everything Lawrence was doing instead of adding to it. There wasn't a lot. So okay, it's very important. Shan, you know this. It's very important that when you yes, you also and. And I feel like Ellie only yesed. And what I wanted was and.
I wanted to hear her story.
Yes!
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? And
do you remember when Rue was like, during the walk around, RuPaul was calling Lawrence, Shayna, and Ellie Diamond was like, why don't you say Ellie Diamond?
That
and
awkward
Rue was
moment.
like, well, you need to give me a little bit more. And I was like,
who was it that said,
Rue.
there's a good way to do it? Who was the one who said that?
Who said
I
that?
can't remember, but someone in their talking head was like, she's a TV personality. Like, you could at least say, like, I'm the other Scottish one. Why aren't you saying my name like that? Because you could tell
Tia, even.
Rue was
I think it was Tia.
connecting those dots. It didn't seem like Rue was like, oh yeah, you're the other Scottish girl. Instead, she's like, well, I made a joke about a diamond. Yeah, I think she needed to spell it out. Maybe get out a map and say, this one. Or say, Fat Bastard.
I'm from here too.
I'm Fat Bastard. And then she'd go, oh, okay. Ellie Diamond.
Next was Tia and Ahura as the Essex goes. They were in all white with a lot of fake tanner.
A lot of titties.
And a lot of titties. I thought this was not fun. I thought this was funny.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought Ahura played up the plastic really well. She had her lips really puckered up, or maybe that's just her lips naturally sitting, but she just felt very... very doll-like to me in this one. I really liked it.
Well, we did actually get, this is jumping a little ahead, but we did actually get Ahura talking about her lip injections and that she felt like her chin stuck out too much, so she wanted to balance it out with a heavier lip, and she was just talking about kind of the insecurity, which opened her up to being more vulnerable, which made Tia feel more comfortable, which kind of helped bring them together.
This was actually a great episode for Ahura and Tia.
Agreed.
Because they ended last week and started off this week with Ahura kind of being like, yeah, Tia, I don't know why you're still here after all those people. And so we got to see the journey of they both ended up working together, which was like, oh, but I thought they handled that well. And then later, this moment you're talking about in the mirror, I thought it was really genuine. I wrote down hurt people, like, I don't like myself, so I hurt other people, and I shouldn't have done that to you, and it wasn't fair. But it turns out Whore doesn't have any drag friends. Yeah. I thought that was lovely.
I'm a big Ahura fan. I think the arrogance, I think the villain edit they're trying to give her, to me, just, it's not sticking. Like,
Well, see,
I think she's very likable.
I think it's a little bit of self-producing. I think she's playing up the, like, kind of pot stirrer moment. Jan, what do you think?
Well, this is like reaching into the future of the episode too, but when Tia and Ahura shared that moment, it's like, oh, she just needed a friend. We all need friends.
Yeah.
The meaner we are, the more of a friend we need.
What movie, what story is it all ends with, like, the villain being, oh, A Christmas Carol. All he needed...
Scrooge.
Yeah, and then he became real... Well, no, he needed to see himself die. But after that, then he was really nice, and then he had friends. That was the wrong example. What story?
Carol.
Carol.
With,
Carol King?
Oh, the
no,
lesbian one?
with the lesbians.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a different kind of friendship. Leave something in the comments where, like, the movie was... when the villain made a friend.
Mean Girls.
She got hit by a bus.
Yeah.
But they respected each other. Remember, afterwards,
After
they would
she
like
got
walk.
hit by
They
the
would like.
bus.
She found her love of lacrosse. She found her tribe.
Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we just need more bus accidents.
You always bringing it back to Dave Matthews and his bus
Oh,
accident.
God.
And that damn bus.
And here it comes. He didn't hit anybody with a bus. He hit them with his poo-poo pee.
That tickles me. I love it.
Well, hey, it's top tier comedy. That's why.
I felt it all the way from the Olympics. Come on.
Yes! Let's get back to this live morning chat show production.
Okay.
It's Jenny Lemon's turn. She is the weather girl, and she was slated to do very well in this challenge, but she did get a little crazy quick.
She manicked. I think she was playing up the, oh, I'm surprised. And she stayed with that joke of every time she got hit with something new, she'd have to physically react. She had an Australian accent for some reason. I liked RuPaul's note where she was like, it would have been funnier to see you getting hit and scared if you had actually tried to continue the weather report. And now it is snowing and she's getting pelted. And you see behind me, there is no snow, but currently on me, there's a lot of snow. It is 42 degrees and it is, nope, it is raining. That is water now.
Yeah.
You know, like, God, put me on that show. Put me on
Yeah!
Girl,
Fuck me over.
you don't need the show. You got a show right here. Why don't you tell the news?
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you break the weather for us? Come on.
Okay, I will. Okay. Currently, it is indoors.
What roles would y'all want to have picked if you could have done this challenge?
Ooh. I think if I could pick who my co-host was, I'd want to do the host.
Sorry.
Did you just drop my very expensive plastic thing? Otherwise, I think I would have picked the weather girl.
So you could have your moment to
Yeah.
shine alone?
Yeah, I'd want to do it alone.
Yeah.
I would do Tia and Ahora's little gig.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Essex titties.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
You
Essex
love
titties.
a
You
big
gotta
titty.
have the glowing bazooms, the big naturals.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that
Big
just-
natches.
Yeah, very natural.
I might want to take a stab at the goth girl.
Really?
Yeah, because okay.
You sound just like Veronica right now, and we saw
I
how
know.
that went.
I know. Oh, well, you're
Yeah.
gonna talk about her decision to let everyone pick and go last. Like she was doing everyone a big favor. She was like, I'll just let everyone pick whatever they want, and then I'll go last. As if it was a big flex, but then, girl.
No, I don't think that was the
I mean, I like her, but it wasn't a good choice.
No.
I would want to give it a try as a goth girl because I would want to. Okay, I am Veronica. I would want to make it work with. I think I could make it work.
No, I think you should be a niece. I think you would have made the niece work, and I think you've made the wrong decision. See, Veronica needed me there. I would have said, Veronica, no. Let me direct.
I want to be
Can I
like.
be Lorraine?
I've
No, I
always
hate gay people. I'm not as nice to gay people as she is.
No, like I want to be like. Okay, to me, goth is like April from Parks and Rec. Like.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have a very bitchy face, just naturally.
That's not true.
Yes, I do.
No,
Alexis.
you look really
Look at me.
adorable all the time.
Alexis.
Look at my eyes; they're mean all the time.
Look into the camera.
You-
Well, now I'm laughing. Hold on.
Look mean.
But
You're
you're
mad.
always laughing and smiling and giddy.
You just
I
got
know.
hit in the face with poo poo pee pee. Now show me. Why's your mouth open?
They end that with Sister kind of like throwing shade at Veronica and her talking head, saying it's her fault.
That was so stupid. And I'd love to throw people in front of buses. I can't imagine the amount of buses I've thrown you in front of. But it read so desperate to me because then the next day when they're all sitting around the table, she brought it up again and Veronica's like, I'm so sorry, like, sister, I feel like I really like ruined that for you. And she's like, well, actually you did. Shut up, sister. You ruined it.
That's not being a sister.
No, I mean, it is being a sister. Sisters are horrible. But fuck you.
I think my sisters were mean to each other.
Well, yeah, because they were competing because they wanted to be more feminine than you. And so they were trying to compete with each other.
But I kept stealing all their skirts.
So let's take it to the runway. Runway.
No.
Runway. First and foremost, we had RuPaul. RuPaul, who I think just recently said, broad shoulders, you have to trick the eye.
Yes, last time, to Estina, she said that.
Yeah, if you have broad shoulders. And then she said, LOL JK, look at these torpedoes. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Okay, I loved it too. I didn't know if you would like. It was a cute '80s boop boop boop.
Yeah.
I think that's a thing. If you want to trick the eye, like if you have broad shoulders, either make the rest of you broad to kind of make them look smaller, or exaggerate them, like play up. You know?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's why I sit my wig spec so high, because my forehead's long. Well, it's getting longer as I age. Can I tell you this? I'm so sorry. I'm making this episode so long. I tweeted this. My brother and I, since we're twins, we will text each other or call each other every 6 months and just check in and be like, where's your hairline? What's your waist look like? Like, we'll check in on, like, how our bodies are falling apart. But he's taking an active role in trying to fix the problems. I, however, have remained sedentary. But he got me on a new, like, hair loss regimen. He got me on, like, a workout regimen. Oh, I mean, he told me about a workout regimen. He got me thinking about a workout regimen. Isn't that cool? Someone asked, is it easier to age knowing that there's someone out there who's aging the exact same way and at the exact same pace as you? Yeah, it is. It's nice that, like, when you're like, oh, God, my hair looks weird. Oh, wait, I know that down in Orlando, Florida, there's a pastor with the same hair.
Okay, dox your brother.
Very intriguing runway. A perfect runway had they finished the season on time, because it would have been Halloween. However, due to COVID, so now we're doing Halloween in February. Did you catch that?
I did not catch it. You're so smart, Darby.
I literally, as I said it, thought about it.
It's like, why would they do this?
I didn't know. That was my brain.
It is the monster mashup. Oh, mashup.
Yeah, mashup.
I was like, I literally wrote it on there. I was like, what is this challenge? Mashup. Now I get it.
They have to put two terrifying looks together, and hopefully there will be no pandemic so that this will air at the appropriate time. JK, LOL, it didn't. Our first up, we have Veronica Green. Now, Veronica is Medusa with a pig snout. So she's Medusa and Babe, she said. To me, that's a misunderstanding of the assignment, because is Babe terrifying? Maybe for Babe. That experience was probably really difficult for Babe.
Yeah.
But is he terrifying to us? Are you afraid of Babe? Jan, are you afraid of Babe?
No, but that's Babe. Babe. No.
Exactly.
No. Why would I be afraid of Babe?
I think possibly Veronica went to the fabric store and saw that one side of that mermaid sequin was green and the other side was a pale pink. What do I do that's those colors?
Pig snake.
It wasn't my favorite.
Yeah.
And I know this was filmed a year ago. I'm over the mermaid fabric. I'm over it. Will I wear it on occasion because I have bad taste? Yes. But I don't want to see it come down the Drag Race runway.
It's out.
I think it's been done very well a lot.
But I loved her headpiece.
Also, it's expensive and I can't afford it.
I loved her headpiece. I loved the like little crown. When we got a close-up, I thought that was really nice.
Yeah.
But the actual prosthetic, and it just didn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do, pig.
Then we had Sister, who was a mummy, and then I think it was like a werewolf. Lorraine said Sonic the Hedgehog, which I completely agree.
Yeah, because the fur was blue.
The fur was blue, and the tail was very full. The ponytail was the opposite.
Yeah.
Like all of the hair apparently went to her butt. And which is fine. Like, I love hairy butts. I love Jenny Lemon. But her ponytail was so... I think it was Tia said, like, during the lip sync. And there she goes, swinging the world's thinnest ponytail.
Do you remember when Ramona was trying to do a ponytail in Real Housewives of New York?
She didn't have enough hair.
That. Very that.
Sad.
The body looked amazing.
The body looks great.
The body looked amazing, and I think she literally bandages. She said she told us how many bandages she used. So that's impressive.
4. I love a brand. I love that she's sticking to her glittery blue stuff. She was able to incorporate her brand as she was also Sonic. Bimini Bamboo Lash as the Devil Bunny.
Striking. I thought it looked great. The silhouette was amazing when it came out.
Yes, from a distance. I like that devil
prosthetic
hair.
though.
Yeah.
That applique, that's always cool.
Yeah. Well, it is cool, but it wasn't, when we got close up, it wasn't executed as well. And that hair was unfortunate. I do think, like, could someone not have turned to her and said, hey girl, I got a brush. Can you give me 5 minutes?
I saw when we were starting, Ahura tweeted that she did Jenny Lemon's hair, which is coming up an hour before the runway. Ahura, why don't you help them out Bimini?
Oh, I love
Not to
it.
shade Ahura. I think Ahura right now is getting the kind of treatment that Candy is getting in America. Like, people are just loving sending her hate, and that's tired. I think Ahura is good TV and a beautiful drag.
I don't think she's just good TV. I think she's a nice person. And somebody said in our comments about Candy, did they really just say that she seems nice? Not what we're seeing. Yeah, because we're seeing past the stories. Is it fun to, like, fall for the story?
Sure.
Yeah. Do that in your private chat. Do that with your mom if your mom watches Drag Race because your mom is accepting of your lifestyle choices. Fine. Don't tweet that because that is a TV show. It's like if people tweeted, like they see a murderer on SVU, right? Law and Order SVU.
Or Dave Matthews.
They see Dave Matthews. Okay, well no, he did hurt people. But they see a murder on SVU. That's an actor. They're not gonna go to that actor's Twitter and be like, you shouldn't have killed that blonde lady. This is probably
I think some people do. I mean, it depends. The little kid that played Joffrey on Game of Thrones, spoiler, he quit acting because everyone was treating him so miserably because he was such a good actor at being horrible on that show.
Oh.
But I agree with you ultimately. I wasn't fully paying attention, full disclosure.
Okay.
But I agree with you.
That's dark though. That's sad. That's really, really sad.
Yeah, he quit, but also he's probably like a billionaire.
Oh, you know what? Curtis played a bully in the movie Teacher.
Now
I
they
love
love
Curtis as a bully.
Yes, now on Amazon Prime, one of his lines is he pushes a guy down and the girl says, don't do that. And Curtis goes, why don't you tell me what his cum tastes like? Which is like a weird thing for a bully to say.
I found that on TikTok and I said that.
Somebody put the clip on TikTok and it's hilarious. But he did get a DM on Twitter from someone who said that he shouldn't have been so mean in the movie. And like they were serious.
That person was
People will.
Trumper.
People will
No, that
believe
person wanted to
everything.
see Curtis's.
Now he just bullies your pussy.
Up next we have Tace. She is the bride of Vampire Frankenstein.
Incredible.
Stunning, gorgeous.
That hair, I've seen many a beautiful Bride of Frankenstein. This was top tier.
Then
Top
we
Tace.
had, Toxic Green Witch. What's
Oh,
that?
Jenny Lemon was our Toxic Green Avenger.
Loved the hair.
I thought the hair was cool. We just learned that Ahura made it.
Fibromyalgia is real.
Oh yeah, she doesn't wear heels and she has a reason, which is great. Don't wear
Well,
heels.
that's not great. Fibromyalgia is not great.
No,
Is
but
it? Oh,
but
no,
if
it's
you
not,
have
no.
if you have a condition,
No, that's not good.
don't wear heels.
It's not like
And I
fiber
don't-
optics. Now, fiber optics are great. Fibromyalgia, don't worry.
And if there's a hill you're gonna die on, it's
It
fiber
has
optic.
Fiber optics, always.
I didn't like this,
No.
but
I loved the little thing on the back of the hair.
yeah,
That was
but I
cute.
love Jenny's spirit.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, we had the Dr. Frankenstein Monster Chainsaw Massacre.
Lawrence Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes.
Her face hanging off her arm. That looked like
This
her
was
face.
everything.
Also, this is what I think they wanted to accomplish with the monster mashup.
Yes.
This was two very clear things that went together, but also could be different. Incredible.
Yes.
Did you see the close-up on her ear
Yeah.
tit? It was a killer look, and we loved it.
And
Killer.
Lawrence did that wig.
All around, wonderful.
I want to be Lawrence Cheney. Going over the bridge, dropping my poop. I'm Dave Matthews, and I flew the coop.
Maybe you could be Lawrence Cheney. But she's a lot younger. She has a lot more life to live.
I love that show.
Yeah. Up next, we had Ellie Diamond. She was a goblin werewolf. Gorge.
I loved this.
Will
Stunning.
say she loves a panty chap moment. How many times have we seen her
this is what I'm gonna
chap?
say.
Panty Chan. Panty Chan.
Panty
yeah,
Chan.
I'm familiar.
Ellie Diamond is so polished.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. I'm seeing a lot of maybe the same pattern for each outfit. It's always a Leo, maybe a Leo with a chap mermaid dress.
But also she's building it all.
But
she built it all in like what, 3 weeks?
I'm the number one. That's actually my line. I'm the number one. I love it when they make themselves.
And it was a good prosthetic. That was the best placed prosthetic that we saw.
LOL when Michelle was like, tell me that's a fake nose. Because who did she say that to?
The Vivian. Remember when the Vivian was Queen Elizabeth? And she's like, and you're wearing that prosthetic? And the Vivian was like, nope, that's my nose. That was funny. So she looked gorgeous though. I mean,
always. And I love that she chose a goblin.
Makeup immaculate.
Immaculate. Then we had a surprising win for me was Tia. Sorry, that's rude. Sorry. This was the least basic thing she could have done. That's what I meant by that.
Yeah. Tia with the kind of Medusa
She was the
voodoo
Medusa.
priestess.
Yeah. I thought she looked.
The makeup was cool. The skeletal makeup.
Chan, you're going.
I'm trying to remember it. Oh, that's bad.
She had like the headpiece with the two skeleton
She had like
snakes.
this skeleton face.
I think my brain rejected that memory.
Yeah. Well, you don't like voodoo.
It just did not allow it in.
You're very against voodoo.
Don't.
Well, no, what happened was she came out as Medusa, and you know not to look at her.
You said voodoo, and now I remember.
Yeah.
You said what?
She came out as Medusa, and you know that you can't look at Medusa.
Right.
Famously, it's not recommended.
You'll turn to stone.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
Unless she's a pig, I do look.
Yeah. I liked it though. I think it's the best thing Tia's done.
Yeah, I think she looked great.
I thought she looked great. And then finally, we had Ahura. She came out in kind of Elvira in Vegas.
Yeah, that's self-described Elvira in Vegas. And when she did come out, I was like, oh, this is pretty, but where's the monster?
Yeah.
There's the brain exposed.
Yes.
Yeah. Then she pulled her hair off and we could see her shiny, shiny brain. That was a very shiny, very dry brain.
That was a smart brain.
Yeah. She needs to see a doctor.
Active with the fluids.
But how gorgeous did she look? I don't think I've ever seen someone scalped look that good.
No.
Not just scalped.
Naomi Smalls.
Oh, yeah. I thought she looked stunning.
She did look beautiful. I mean, and the taste level, she's got such a great...
taste level, the walk, the attitude, the whole package, fashion.
Having to wait for the exposed brain to get it, do you think that cost her the win ultimately?
Well, I think it's what they said. I think they said it seems like she's too afraid to go gross or ugly, but that's what we want to see. She's always so polished, always so beautiful. I will say, to play Bimini Von Devil Advocate, there is its own kind of monster being a showgirl. So if she's a Vegas showgirl...
Oh,
you know, that's true. Elliot with 2 T's.
Oh.
Our bottoms are Veronica, Sister, and Jenny.
Yeah.
And the tops are Bimini, Ahura, and Lawrence. I think it made sense. I was surprised at Jenny's response to it, though. She was devastated.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did y'all think of that?
I think she just thought that because that is her element, improv.
Yeah.
And I think what she thought that she gave was a wacky, fun performance. But just like the judges said, I think that she needed to give levels. You have to give levels.
Know when to hold them. And know
when to fold them.
When to fold them.
Yeah. Have you ever had Kenny Rogers chicken? Have you ever been to a Kenny Rogers chicken?
Oh, that sounds good.
No,
but good. It's not good for you.
Okay.
It's Kenny Rogers.
You know what I just ordered today? Dolly Parton is coming out with her own perfume. She's never done this before.
Your daughter?
Yes, Dolly Parton, my 8-year-old Dolly Parton. Her big tits. She said, "Mommy, I want to smell good." No, Dolly Parton's coming out with a perfume. I'm sure it smells horrible, but I got the email today that was like, hey, you can buy for $10, you can buy the little discovery size. Like, we're not releasing it yet, but you can smell it.
Ooh.
For $10, I'm going to smell that shit.
Discovery size.
Because, like, someone said, like, a bad smelling Dolly Parton perfume is Darby. Like that, I think Kristen said that. Like that makes sense for you.
Ooh,
that's so brilliant.
I can't wait to smell
it. Can't smell good, right?
No, of course it's gonna smell good. It's Dolly Parton.
I mean, it's gonna smell good, but it's gonna smell like an old lady in a flower
or
bed.
trashy.
Like, you know how like moms will buy those really tacky, intense Bath and Body Works candles, and you just smell. It's just so intense. Yes.
Can I release this?
I'm ready for this.
I have a Bath and Body Works candle in my bathroom that we don't light. It just smells so much, just sitting there, we don't have to light it.
Oh, I can smell it from here.
Right?
Yeah, and I love it, by the way. I like the smell.
Thank you.
Can I release a statement about Darby's daughter, Dolly Parton?
Yeah.
Careful.
The reason we talk about her big tits so much and her being 8 years old, she's not actually 8. Her birthday's on a leap year. So she's truly been alive for like, what, 17 years?
No, 8
But
times
her
4
birthday-
is what?
Huh?
What's 8 times
32.
4? She's 32.
This isn't a math show, Darby.
Oh.
I just want everyone to know we're not being inappropriate. Her daughter is not 8.
But her tits, they're a 10.
Yeah.
I'm holding in my hand the notes that Alexis wrote. This note, just reading it,
Wait.
my brain turned off for like a second.
Wait, what did I write?
Veronica says, "Don't oinkerestimate me, bitch." Oinkerestimate?
Yes,
I
she
looked down and I went,
Wheezy.
yeah, I was like, did she, maybe Alexis fell asleep while she was taking this note? Did she say that or is that you?
No, she
I don't
said
remember.
don't underestimate me because everyone was like
And
all
then
the
you
safe
added
girls.
oink to it.
Yeah, because she's a pig. I would think it's
'Cause she's
so
a pig snake.
weird that she chose to be a pig. I love her. I think she's an attractive boy. I think she's a beautiful woman, and I respect her drag. But why a pig?
That was the other thing I want to turn back time. As shitty as she was at being goth, I think that's the best she's ever looked.
Oh, I loved her look.
She looked
Both
good.
of them looked really
She
good.
looked
She also
good.
looked really cute out of drag this episode too.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I think it was the glasses.
The glasses, and I think we saw a lot of arm. She was showing arm this episode.
Oh,
I
we
love when you have arms. If you have
I
2
love
arms,
appendages.
unstoppable.
2 arms.
I'll take
Don't
one.
tell me
I'll
about the
take
legs.
none.
Let me see the legs.
Yeah, let me see your legs. Finally, Lawrence Janet wins.
Finally, he won last week.
I meant finally in this episode.
Lawrence wins. Well deserved.
Again, well deserved. I understood that win.
Rue Peter badge number 2.
We find out that the lip syncers are going to be Jenny and Sister Sister. You Keep Me Hanging On, one of my favorite
Love
show
the song.
choir songs to show choir dance to.
It looks like it's about to be a lot of fun. We love this song. We all do. Jenny says, okay, faces her back to them, and just walks right off. Everyone's like, what's going on? What's the tea? To RuPaul? This is Valentina's situation, but even harsher. There's a cutaway to RuPaul laughing it off. The lip sync ends. Everyone's like, well, who'd you pick to win? What is going on
Now,
at RuPaul's Drag Race?
now we're industry. We've heard rumors.
Oh, yeah.
We heard tell that there was a big knockdown, drag out, blowout. That one of the girls basically said "F you" to Rue, F Rue, and stormed off. We didn't see that here, which honestly, optics wise, fiber optics wise, I'm happy because I want Jenny to have a successful career and not get hate for. But it seems like there was a fight that they cut out. It seems like there was a Jenny, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm not doing this. And she's like, but you have to. It's the rules of the show. And Jenny said, fancy this slice. Bye.
Rue never lets anything go. Rue always has a comment. Rue always has...
What do you think you're doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Rue laughed it off.
She didn't acknowledge it.
Something happened.
I need the untucked. I need the full story. I don't want to throw out any kind of assumptions about what happened. And
do you know
it's all
Lorraine?
rumors, but
Oh,
I do
yeah,
want to see.
I shouldn't have
Do you know
done.
Lorraine?
I don't. My friend does, maybe.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
I have him ask Lorraine so that we can get direct knowledge to what happened.
Okay, where's my
Okay.
phone?
But with that said, what a stellar exit. What an incredible, legendary exit.
And that's gonna
She
go down.
Giggled her whole way out. She laughed that kind of like, ha ha ha, laugh. Loved it.
She even started the song as if she was about to go down, and then she said, and walked right off.
I'm not buying that she walked off because she didn't want to lip sync against Sister Sister because Sister Sister was her friend. I don't buy that. I think she just was like, I'm giving something that they're just not understanding. I don't want to fight for this. I'm not receiving anything back that I need. So I don't want to fight.
I don't mean to make assumptions, and I didn't mean to make.
Oh,
like,
no,
I think
you're
Jenny was
canceled.
being
You
a
can
bitch.
No.
never-
I-
Okay.
You're a bad person.
Yeah.
No!
Really bad.
I love
Stop,
Jenny.
stop.
I just think it's
started
odd.
it.
I just think it's odd that there was no reaction from RuPaul.
Yeah, I agree. There's something had to have happened. But then COVID, so we all have to let it go. Speaking of, next week we do get to see the lockdown. The queens go into quarantine. Rue and Michelle are kicked out of the country and they aren't allowed back.
Never.
Never.
Now is the time of the show where we do our segment called RuPaul's Drag Race UK. So Chan, UK?
Yeah, I feel pretty good now. I completed a couple of drag videos that I'm very happy with. They've got a really fun response, so I can't wait to upload it to Patreon and have y'all watch them.
Oh, I can't wait to see.
I'm excited. I did see a little bit of a preview, perhaps, in a drag show, so I'm so excited. Your digital drag skills are
way better than
way,
ours.
but yeah, it does make us.
It's this floating green screen seeing my ass. That's it.
That's what it is.
It's a lot of fun.
That's what it is.
Darby,
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah. Alexis,
Huh?
Nice.
you okay?
I am. I've been doing some sewing. Doing some sewing.
Running. You ran a couple times.
Actually, not this week. I kind of let that slide. Just because.
But you did run a couple times in your lifetime.
Thank you. Yes. Because it's been so messy. But I did. Yeah.
We blizzard this week.
There was blizzard vibes.
Just walk.
Yeah.
You don't have to always, you can walk too.
That's true. I should.
Don't feel pressure to run.
Yeah.
She's at the Olympics right now, and she is giving you athletic advice. I would follow that.
Thank you.
Stress, drink water, walk.
Is Apollo Antonono there?
Is the power line what?
All right, before we go, we have been talking about the Black Valentine Cabaret, but instead of just hearing us talk about it, we thought maybe you'd want to hear from one of the people who is not only performing in it, but is helping organize and run it. So we're going to say hello to Miss Lucy Stool. Hello, Lucy.
Oh, yes, Darby. Hi, hello. Who else you got in there? Alexis, Chan, hey, what's up, you bitches?
Hey, Lucy, it's good to see you. I miss you so much. I miss that laugh. I miss your energy.
Hi, Lucy. I'm so happy to see you. Listen, we're all wondering, what can we expect from this cabaret?
The cabaret? Oh, you mean the Chicago Black Drag Council's Black Valentine Cabaret? Well, I would love to tell you all about it. Our first event is taking place February 12th through the 14th, starting, I believe, around 6 o'clock and ending around 10 o'clock each evening, with different shows, DJs, and artists that are all contributing amazing work. And guess what? They're all Black. Hell yes. Just in time for Black History Month. So you can feel like you've got out and done something if you're one of those people that really hasn't yet. I'm just fucking with you. Unless.
Yeah, it's a really big event. I know I'm gonna text my friends about it, keep them responsible, like, hey, you need to watch this show. Like, this is art that you cannot be missing out on. This is Black History Month. So what do you suggest on people getting involved? How do we engage?
A great way for people to get involved would be to donate to the GoFundMe. We have a huge GoFundMe that we are still pulling in funds for that's doing pretty good right now, but could use a lot of help. So if you could at least share it to your friends, your family, maybe that one racist grandpa that likes to give you money, you can take some of that and donate it. It's about paying it forward. So at the very least you can do, just go ahead and share that GoFundMe link, and that'll help us out so much.
One just quick last question. Can I be your drag daughter?
I'm sorry. What was that, Alexis?
Oh, I just said, you know what? Never mind. It's fine. I'll text you.
Oh, my phone's breaking up. Sorry, I've got to go. Bye.
Oh, it seems, oh my gosh. Chan, did you lose her? Because I think I lost her. We lost her, right?
Where is she?
Yeah, she's gone.
Whew,
Alexis, that
shit,
was
really
tough.
dodged a bullet with that one.
So sorry.
She's still.
Alexis.
Oh,
my
Lucy,
drag
we can
daughter.
hear you. Alexis can hear that.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Well,
You're bold. You're bold.
bold.
You're bold.
So yeah, make sure you are giving to that. I cannot wait for that weekend. And again, I'm so glad that Lucy was able to be here in the spirit of digitization. Also, if you have given to the GoFundMe and you still have some money laying around, you can give to our Venmo at IMHO the show or Cash App, the thingy, the cash thing
Dollar
at
sign.
IMHO the show. All right, well, thank you so much. We will see you next week. Goodbye, governors.
I'm Alexis Bevels, and welcome to Survival Skills, a new show where I explore how to survive because, you know, we're gonna die soon. Either zombies or viruses or whatever. Now, I have a lot of dangerous tools here. It's recommended that you have adult supervision. So joining me today is my Auntie Chan.
Hello, Alexis. Thank you for having me on your survival show.
Thank you for being here. I'm new to the survival game.
Yeah.
What happened was, in the beginning of the pandemic, I was feeling alone.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw this show called Alone,
Mm-hmm.
where they are actually alone. And then I called the bank and I asked for a loan. And they said, put down the phone.
Mother Goose.
Thank you.
The mother of all the geese. I watch TV. I watch Survivor, which is what I use to frame my references for this. I know that
Really?
there's an immunity idol. You gotta vote each other off.
Yeah, did you ever see Naked and Afraid?
Mm-mm.
It's like Survivor, but it's only 2 people instead of like however many they do on Survivor, 30? They're naked and afraid.
I have body dysmorphia, so I don't know if that would be a good show for me.
Like I said, I'm in the beginning stages of my journey learning survival skills.
Okay.
Because, honey, I know how to serve.
But you don't know how to ival.
In any new hobby, what's the first thing you do?
Ask why.
Watch your ass.
Maybe you should leave him alone.
Maybe you should tell me what his cum tastes like.